Good morning, everybody. I kind of wanted to hop on here and first of all say thank you to everybody who has shown support and shared our video and getting the word out about this injustice that has happened. I kind of want to give you a little backstory. A lot of people have a lot of questions, and I understand that. However, I'm not going to answer any questions that are disrespectful towards me or to my child. But I will say that on August the 21st of 2024, it was about 8 o'clock. Ben had just picked up Ross from youth group and was coming back home, and he encountered a roadside safety checkpoint that was just checking for licenses. He pulled up to the stop. I understand that there's some controversy here about how he handled himself or whatever, and I'm really not going to get into that. However, during this, he questioned the officer about why the stop was going on, and some words were exchanged. And at this point, there's a lot of people who can say that the officer felt threatened or whatever, and I thought the same thing for a long time. After, I was like, well, maybe that was why. Just trying to reason with what happened and why the officer handled himself that way. And there's just not a reason. There is no legal reason why he handled himself that way. There is no nothing. He actually threatened my husband. And then that's when, after 2 attempted threats to my husband and he refused those threats, he then ordered him out of the vehicle. And at that time, there was way too much going on, and the officer did not de-escalate the situation. Now, as it regards to my son, who was an innocent passenger in the vehicle, he was sitting there saying nothing. An Officer Harper came around to his side of the window as all of this was going on and had ordered him to unlock the door. However, if you're familiar with how a vehicle works, if the vehicle is a safety feature, if the vehicle is in drive, which it was, because this was not a traffic stop, this was just a roadside safety checkpoint, the vehicle is locked automatically. It does not unlock until it is put in park. So, Officer Harper is telling my son to unlock the door, of which he can't. He threatens to bust the window because he can't unlock the door. My husband then places the vehicle in park. The doors automatically unlock, and my son, as he is starting to step out on his own accord, Officer Harper grabs him by his right arm with enough force that, if you've seen any of my pictures, it left major bruising on his arm, a sprained shoulder. He also had glass all over him, which caused more contusions later on, because if you've ever had a sliver of glass get in you, it's bound to happen. Officer May, who actually pulled my husband out of the vehicle, which was excessive force. I actually called dispatch as I got to the hospital, trying to figure out